Hey, YouTube, it's Ninja Sarah, and it is, I don't know what time it is. Let's see what time it is. It's 7:29. I got up at like 5:30, but I've been Instagramming and Facebooking and stuff for work. I am going to have a what I eat in the day, and I'm starting off with making crispy chickpeas. I put some salt, pepper, grapeseed oil, which I wish I had olive oil instead, some salt, some pepper, a little bit of garlic powder, which I forgot, paprika, and a little bit of cayenne. And I've never made these before, but I'm putting them in an oven at 350 for 50 minutes and letting cool for 1 hour. I got that offline. I will also be making meatloaf today, as well as a bean sprout stir fry. So I don't know what I'm gonna eat for breakfast. This is all future meals, like lunch and dinner. I need to figure out something to eat for breakfast. I'm starving. So let me figure that out now, and I will be right back. But meanwhile, I'm having some tea. I don't know what kind of tea this is. I made it a while ago and put it in the fridge, so it's iced tea now. And my turmeric water while I think it over. So I'll be back in a little bit with what I eat for breakfast. It might be lunch and cabbage. It might be rice and cabbage and spinach, which isn't really a lunch or a breakfast, but it's like healthy, I guess. And I have some pickled mustard greens. I don't know, that's not, maybe, oh, I have some silken tofu. You know what, that's what I'll have. I'll have some I have black beans too. I can do beans on toast. Because I'm either doing beans on toast or silken tofu scramble. So I will be back and I will let you know. Decided to have a tofu scramble thingy. So these are some Asian spinach with sauteed onions, garlic, roasted garlic, that's it, and some white rice. I'm going to make this with some tomato paste, some ketchup, and some water and make a scramble thingy for on top of here. This is it. I'm gonna use a fork. This is this like silken tofu scramble thing I made. It's silken tofu. I wish I had roasted red peppers or tomato, but I put onions, garlic, and tomato paste and ketchup, some water, turmeric, nutritional yeast, garlic powder, paprika, cumin, and oregano. My salted spinach, a little pickled mustard I had, and some steamed cabbage and white rice. I'm gonna eat this with some gochujang. Guys, I don't feel like eating with the chopsticks. I'm just not in the mood today. Oh my, this is so good. I didn't cook the garlic well enough. No. I made mine spicy. Oh, I forgot. I put chuchukaru in here. But you can use chili flake or hot sauce if you don't have chuchukaru. This tastes like scrambled eggs. I'm mixing some of the rice in with the sauce. It's really good. I love this rice with the silken tofu. It's so scrambled eggy. If you don't like scrambled eggs, you won't like this dish. It tastes very much like scrambled eggs without the chickeny. Gotta admit, this is better than scrambled eggs. It doesn't have that eggy flavor. It has a texture though. I haven't even eaten anything else because this part's so good. I know these are good. They're all stuck together. They're like noodles. These are not regular spinach. It's like Asian spinach. Mm. Mm. God, that's good. Asian spinach has a little different flavor than American spinach. It's a little bit more savory. Mm. Mm. There's a bite of pickled mustard in. Mm. 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 It's so sour. It's salty. It's a little chemical-y. Just chemicals a little bit. I like this. This was so much salt. Ugh. Very salty. Mm. It does mix really good. The tofu scramble. Mm. Mm. Got this little cabbage wrap here. Oh, I gotta make a little wrap out of it. Ooh. Gotta get a little tofu in there. This is my paste, my miso gochujang paste. Little cabbage wrap. Ah, it's hot. Mmm, wow. Mmm. Mmm. The pickle was supposed to be great, but the pickle's sour too. Mmm. The spinach is the break among the both flavors in this dish. Mmm. Of course, the rice. Mmm. God, let's go in for another. I'm gonna double it. Some rice. This tofu. The tofu goes so good in this cabbage wrap. It's like sweet. So it makes this cabbage wrap perfect with the sweet and the spicy. Ooh. It's a little salty. I gotta cut back on eating so much salt. Hot. Mm. 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 This might be the best cabbage wrap I ever made. Okay, it's time to make lentil meatloaf. And I already put in here, come with me. So in there, you can see there is pepper, garlic powder, nutritional yeast, some maple syrup or brown rice sugar like syrup, ketchup, tomato paste, about 3 tablespoons of tomato paste, 2 tablespoons of ketchup, probably 2.5 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, a teaspoon of oregano, teaspoon of basil, tablespoon of mustard, any kind of mustard will do, tablespoon of barbecue sauce, some paprika, a little cumin, just a dash, probably a teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of pepper, and these are crispy shallots. So basically, oh, and I also put in 2 tablespoons of vegan Worcestershire. So that's like the spices for now. I might add some other things, we'll see. And now I'm gonna add the step. Okay, I'm gonna make a chia egg and saute the onions and garlic. I have 4 big cloves of garlic. First, I'm gonna make the chia egg. Or flaxseed egg, whatever. Same thing. Should I put a tablespoon of chia seeds? Put in 3 tablespoons of water, I think. So basically, stir this, let this sit. It will start to congeal with it, and actually starts congealing pretty fast. So just gonna let that sit a little. Okay, so I have some leftover quinoa with some beans in it. This kind of already has onions and shit. Oh, by the way, I have to saute my onions and garlic. Actually, let's do that first. And carrot. So we're just gonna chop a little onion, a little garlic. I guess a half of onion should do. Half of a small onion. Oh, I'm just gonna get this just so I can get this off the counter. These are the lentils I pre-made. They're real lentils, like I'm using fake lentils, but I bought them dry and I roasted them. If you do this, just get this out of the way too. This is a cashew cheese I made. And it's about to go bad, so I'm just gonna put that in there. It's my secret. I always put a secret ingredient, something random. My meatloaf. So it always tastes a little different. Yeah, it's gonna be good. It has a lot of flavor. Back before I was vegan, I used to use Boursin cheese, and sometimes I still eat cheese. I'll just be straight up with y'all, but I don't really buy cheese. And I used to put Boursin cheese in my meatloaf. I used to also do half turkey, half fake meat and not tell anyone. And no one ever noticed. Just go to show you. So I'm just basically going to cut these onions up into dices. Make sure you don't have any huge pieces. I guess that's what you, yeah. It's better. I'm just gonna throw this in the pan. And then I'm just going to put some water in it. Just let that kind of chill out. I'm gonna also wash this carrot. Cut off this weird top because it's weird. So I'm gonna be crazy about the onions. I'm gonna be like a little. Shred this. I guess I'll just use this. I don't even know. Grate the garlic cloves in. Okay. All right. Let's get mixing. Oh, I need the flaxseed egg. Or the chia seed egg. I'm just gonna mix this for now. I gotta get some flour, some rolled oats in here. Just gonna check the seasoning. I need more oregano, basil. Definitely need more herbs.
I need more herbs. More herbs, more mustard. Isn't that cool? What happens? Comes the egg. Just gonna do about a cup of this. And about a half cup of rolled oats. Just blend it together. Rolled oats. Okay, let's see. Oh, I said I needed more herbs, didn't I? Say that, yes. Let's get some incorporated. Okay. Some herbs, mustard. Jesus. It's like the best thing that's ever been created. I put about a tablespoon of that. A shit ton more basil leaves. Not that much more. A lot. Some, oh, I guess the rest of the chives. And some more oregano. And some honey mustard. I feel like everything I have is from Trader Joe's. About a tablespoon or so honey mustard, a little bit under. I should really let this cool, but I don't feel like it. This is the carrot. I'm getting garlic. Like 3 random kidney beans in here from the quinoa. Alright, this feels pretty good and pretty come together. Okay, so you don't want to over research what I'm doing, but fresh herbs would be great in here too. I guess I should have greased my hand, but I didn't. This is going to be such a great meal. You know why it's going to be so good? Because I researched it first. And it's so much more attractive that it's not like raw meat. This is like lentils and flour and quinoa, some beans, some flaxseed. It's all stuff that's good for you. Look at that. Look at that. Maybe this will be my thumbnail. So that's good. Just gonna make it perfect. Okay. Put that in here and cook it for. I think I cook it for like. I'm gonna try 20 minutes to start. Start for 20 minutes and then we'll turn it around. Make the glaze. Oh, my shirt's all nasty. Breastises. My breastises. Okay, I'm gonna put like no breastises. Probably like a little barbecue sauce. It's like a tablespoon and a half of barbecue sauce. You can put a little bit more. This kind of glaze stuff, I honestly don't think you should overanalyze. Like, I don't know. I like when things taste a little bit different every time. Not like totally different, but like a little bit. especially with meatloaf. Like, I don't, like, maybe baked goods and other things you can't do that with. But with meatloaf, like, it's supposed to be that way, you know? It's supposed to be like a little this, little that. I'm gonna put some ketchup in here. Probably like 1.5. Oh, I need some balsamic glaze. And this is like a balsamic glaze you can get from Trader Joe's, or you can make your own, or you can just use balsamic vinegar, but I'm putting a tablespoon of that in. And I'm just gonna mix it. I put a little water, probably put about 3 to 4 tablespoons of water, or depending how thick your balsamic glaze is, and then there's your sauce. I'm gonna paint that on top of the meatloaf before I boil it at the end.
So I have a technical difficulty because I'm explaining something that makes me happy, but I don't know what I'm saying. I am sauteing some onions, garlic, some soy sauce, and I'm making a stir fry out of cabbage, bean sprouts, some green beans, as well as some shredded carrot from the earlier meatloaf, and sesame seeds, tamarind paste. I'm also using a little bit of choo-choo-caroo, and it ends up being a lime and vinegar, a delicious lime stir fry. Look at that. It ended up being great. It's my little shake snack. It's basically almond milk, some dates, a banana, and a little bit of papaya with some protein powder, cinnamon. I'm just basically snacking on some chickpeas right now, and the audio still isn't working, and I have no idea. I'm just eating some chickpeas. Okay, I guess this whole episode is now a voiceover. I am currently chopping potatoes and carrots and boiling them to basically make a nacho cheese sauce. And I'm getting some pickled jalapenos and some brine in there. It's going to make it like a nacho cheesy sauce, which is amazing. And then I will also be adding some roasted garlic with a little bit of olive oil. The garlic powder, which just makes it that much extra garlicky. And I'm going to put about a tablespoon, half a tablespoon. It depends on how garlicky you would like that. Now comes some salt as well as some pepper. I'm also going to add in a hint of paprika. You can do a little bit of cayenne pepper in there too if you want it to be a little spicier. I don't think I did because I put a lot of jalapenos in there. But you can make it as spicy or as not spicy as you like. So now comes the real deal, the nooch. About, I don't know, half a cup of nooch, I think. You don't need to put that much in. You can probably do like a quarter cup. But I like a lot of nooch. You're also going to put some vinegar. I prefer apple cider, but I use white. Probably like 3 tablespoons. And then probably like a tablespoon of lemon juice. I'm also cooking up some lima beans right now. Blended all those ingredients I had in the blender before with the boiled carrot and potato and a little bit of water to make this amazing nacho cheese sauce. I'm going to put on top of my potatoes. And some of the potatoes I boil with are mashed potatoes too, which I'm also making right now. Alright, so there's my nacho cheese sauce. It turned out delicious. I'm also frying up a piece of my meatloaf from earlier, which was divine. And there are my lima beans, and I'm making some mashed potatoes right now. I do pretty standard, a little bit of vegan butter, salt and pepper, nooch, garlic powder, that kind of stuff. Mashed potatoes turned out pretty good. And I'm pan frying my meatloaf I had from earlier. There it is. Came out crispy and delicious. And let's plate it up. Alright, here's the mashed potatoes with that cheese nacho sauce on top, lima beans, and the pan-fried meatloaf. I cannot wait to eat this. This is me talking and thinking you can hear me, but you cannot because my microphone wasn't working. The meatloaf is absolutely divine. Moist, a little bit dense. I might use not quinoa and buckwheat next time. The glaze was freaking amazing. Maybe the best glaze I've ever made my entire life. The mashed potatoes were amazing. I just basically boiled the lima beans. They were a nice little plain break though, in between the flavors of everything else. All in all, I give this meal an 8 out of 10. I did a killer job and I'm proud of myself. All right, YouTube. I'm like a mess. Look at my hair. It's 10:07 at night. I've been doing my taxes so I got home from the gym, ate dinner, and I've been doing my taxes since like 5 o'clock. Like, I look crazy. I had a little bit of this like stir fry thing that I have for lunch, and now I'm gonna have a little bit of peanut butter before I go to bed. I had like a little bit. It's all vegetables anyway. I need something. I'm exhausted. If I go to bed like this, I won't have a good night's sleep. So I might make some hot tea, actually. Do you ever do your taxes or do something that's like very strenuous and you feel like you were in like a twilight zone? I feel like I just went in a time warp. I feel like it's like so late. It's only 10:07. I'll have this with some tea. And I am off. I'll see you else tomorrow. I'm going to a pool party. Bye.